What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph. You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Hammerfall. Yes, indeed, Hammerfall Fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Thomas Roaring, and Thomas wanted to see me react to this song by Hammerfall called Dominion. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Napalm Records, okay? And the video has 5.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right. Here we go. Hammerfall, Dominion, official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, there's that word official coming off the Napalm Records official YouTube page. Yeah, I've had some issues with Napalm Records in the past, so. Oh boy. That's why I'm starting at 6 seconds. We skip over the label and get right to the video, hopefully. Look, you already know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Heavy Tom.
Society, the evil breeds, autocracy.
Purge of God, banished to hell, angelic holds, and the warrior. The chosen one will brave the storm, awake your eyes, and claim the throne. At the final battle, on the third day of war, a warrior, shaped demon lord, came to conquer them all. Serve in heaven or reign in hell, find your paradise lost. Rise and wake up forever, be fallen in the abyss.
Okay, let's pause. Okay. So the main riff, the opening riff, the main riff, F sharp. And then we change to E. And then for the verse, we go to E. Okay. And then from E, halfway through the verse, we switch to A as the dominant key. And then we stay on A for the chorus.
We're so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
It's so funny. They made this big deal with the main riff being in F sharp. And then they don't incorporate F sharp at all into either the verse or the chorus. It's almost counterproductive. Honestly, they would have been better off having the main riff being E. Or A, either one, E or A, since that's what the rest of the song is, other than the main riff that comes in with the F sharp every once in a while. But for the most part, the song is in E or mostly A. A little weird. I mean, each individual section sounds good. The chorus sounds good. The verse sounds good. The pre-chorus sounds good. Even the main riff sounds good. I like that main riff. I like that F sharp riff. I do. I wish they would utilize it more. But it is what it is. It feels good. It sounds good. It's solid work across the board. I'm not going to sit here and say anything about this is all that impressive because honestly, it isn't. But it sounds good. It's pleasing to the ear for the most part. So yeah, I mean, so far so good. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen with this guitar solo here. That's smooth. Here's the F sharp riff. I like that riff. Of course. Of course. Napalm Records strikes again. Yeah. You can bank on it. You can bank on Napalm Records plugging their products at the ends of every single video coming off of their official page. You can bank on it. Anyway. All right, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Hammerfall with Dominion. This was a request from Thomas Roaring. Okay, I have a score, and I'm going to give the score, and I guarantee you, Hammerfall fans are going to lose their ever-loving minds on me. I know it. I can feel it already. But here's the thing, guys. Hold off, okay? I know you guys are going to want to... Your gut instinct is going to be run to your closet, get your pitchforks and your torches, and come looking for me. I know that's going to be the knee-jerk reaction.
A riot is an ugly thing. And once you get one started, there is little chance of stopping it. Short of bloodshed.
Hold off on doing it. Listen to my reasoning, okay? If you listen to what I have to say, it might make a little more sense, and you might be a little less inclined to go running to your closet to get your pitchfork and your torches. So just give me a chance to explain how I came up with the score, and then you can make up your mind. All right? That's all I'm asking. Okay, please don't jump on me prematurely, because it happens a lot on the channel where people will jump on me without hearing everything. And they attack me in the comments, and the next thing you know, they make themselves look like complete idiots because they make all these assumptions of what I'm going to say. And I end up, during the course of the review, saying the exact opposite. So, you know, if you have all your ducks in a row and you listen to what I have to say and you still have a problem with it, that's one thing. That's a completely separate issue. But if you go off on me half-cocked, you didn't listen to my explanation, there's a very good chance that you're going to make yourself look really foolish by coming after me too soon, okay? So just give me a chance here. Okay, let's start with that score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that song a 6.6. Yep, 6.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why? A riot is an ugly thing. And I think that it is just about time that we had one!
First things first, a 6.6. What does that mean? Well, a 6.6 would translate to a pretty good scale rating because overall, I think this was a pretty good song. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B letter grade. That's B as in boy. So there you go, a 6.6, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. First things first, a 6.6, pretty good scale rating. It's a positive score. We are not down in the negatives. I don't think this is a bad song, okay? I never said that. So if you go in the comments and, you know, say, how could you call this a bad song? You clearly didn't listen to a word I said, at which point your attack becomes completely invalid. Okay, it's a pretty good song overall, all right? It is. The musicianship, if I'm being honest, I think the musicianship was probably the strongest part of the entire song. Drumming, guitar playing, bass playing. I got no issue with anything that happened there. None whatsoever. I think the musicianship on this song was just fine. Would I say it was impressive? Nah, not really. I've heard more impressive playing, if I'm being honest, from other bands. But at the same time, they did absolutely nothing wrong. They did nothing that sounded bad. They did nothing that sounded sour. They didn't play anything that sounded out of place from a musicianship standpoint. So no issues there. Vocally, I actually like the vocals. I do like the vocals. I think the vocal style fit the song like a glove. I'm gonna be honest. When he first kicked in, I was expecting a little bit of a deeper voice. Him being in the upper register like that, it kind of threw me off a little bit at first. But as the song progressed, I got more and more acclimated to it. I got more and more used to it, and I found myself saying it works, it fits. I wouldn't change a thing. So again, vocals, no problem, no issues whatsoever. The direction of the song sounded good. The feel and the groove of the song, I like it. That it had a great tempo, a nice laid back tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drummer playing in that straight time feel with snare on 2 and 4. I like that. Made it very easy to follow, very easy to groove to. No issues there. My biggest gripe, and unfortunately this is a pretty big gripe, which is why we're down in the 60s. The songwriting. The main riff, the song kicks in with this great riff in F sharp minor. It sounded really good. I liked it. If I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, which I always am, that F sharp minor riff, that was my favorite part of the entire song. I loved that part. It's a real shame that they only utilized it in between chorus, end of chorus, and beginning of verse. Or at the very end of the song, or at the very beginning of the song. It's the main riff, but they used it very sparingly, which is a real shame. The song was primarily in E, and it was primarily in A. Let's be honest here. It did utilize E for the verse, but the pre-chorus and the chorus were both in A. What about the F sharp? You started the song with this great F sharp chordal progression, this great F sharp riff, and you're not going to utilize it again? The strongest part of your song, the catchiest part of your song, and you're going to utilize it only as the intro riff, the outro riff, and the transitional riff. What a waste. What an absolute waste. It just doesn't make sense. It sounds like two completely different songs. You got this one song that's in E and A, and then you got this other song that's in F sharp. Here's what I would do. Take the F sharp out of this song completely. Come up, play the same rhythmic pattern in E. Play the exact same rhythmic pattern that you're doing on that F sharp chordal progression. Play it in E instead, and have that lead into your main riff for the verse. It would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense. Take that F sharp riff and build an entire song around it, because it is a strong, powerful riff. It is a hooky riff. Take that and build a song around it to let it really shine. That's what I would do. I'm sorry, but the utilization of that F sharp riff inside of this song makes, I hate to say it, 0 sense. 0. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. The chordal progression in the verse and in the chorus and in the pre-chorus, they make sense within each other. Transitioning from the verse to the pre-chorus makes sense. Pre-chorus to chorus makes sense. I have no problem with that. Those three parts link up together really well. Stick with that. Take out that F sharp and build a song around it, because that is gold. It really didn't flow well. The whole song didn't flow well when it came to that F sharp. And unfortunately, that F sharp happened 1, 2, 3, 4 separate times in the song. So there were 4 times in the song where things got really kind of awkward. And I just wasn't really a fan of that. So if they had taken the F sharp out and stayed conducive to itself, I'm going to be honest with you, we'd be up in the 7. Easily 7. Maybe low 7s, like, 7.3, 7.4 maybe. But it's still 7s instead of 6s. So, no, but it's still getting a 6.6. It's still getting a pretty good scale rating overall. It's not a bad song. It's not a terrible song. It's a misguided song. That's the best way I can describe it. It's misguided. It needs a little direction. A little direction that keeps it on track. So, but anyway, 6.6. It's not a bad score, folks. It really isn't. It's a pretty good scale rating for what I feel is overall. It's a pretty good song. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.6, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. B as in boy. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.